Yes, absolutely. And another part I want to take up now with our defense experts as well. Let me bring in Major Sudhakarji on this. Major Sudhakarji, one important critical aspect that has also been raised by the NSA in his speech is the fact that Operation Sindoor managed to hit precisely 9 targets initially. Of course, there were more targets than that, which was realized later. But within 23 minutes, we managed to do that, and he has praised our indigenous tech as well. Uh, I want you to help shed some light on how this was an unprecedented level of military efficiency, sir.
Devika, good evening. Thank you for getting to your show and the excellent question you have raised. I must compliment you and NewsX and compliments to very distinguished co-panelists for having given their views. Uh, you have in your two-line questions, you have highlighted precision, then you said 23 minutes of operation, then the indigenous capability, technical capability, and also you used the word unprecedented. I was very lucky. I was traveling a couple of countries when the Operation Sindoor was on against Pakistan. And let me be very frank with you. Initial couple of days, post 10th of May, I came in contact with some media platforms, and to my dismay, I found that everyone was singing songs in favor of Pakistan victory. And although in the heart of my hearts, it didn't go down too kindly into me, in my system, but I knew what India was doing. And at one particular place, happened to interact with the Indian diaspora in Dallas and with very eminent personalities. That is where I said Pakistan won't even get to know, even for 1 year, where India has hit them. It is so sophisticated precision when you talk about. Let me touch upon the first point. Precision. When you talk about the precision, you see the GPS has got a circular error of probability of 5 meter. From the point of impact, it in a radius of 5 meters, it can hit anywhere in that circle. Whereas India, if you recall, take our viewers' mind back to Kargil operations, Operation Vijay, I have participated myself. USA prohibited supply of GPS, it disconnected. We are left in a lurch. That is the start point of Indian sophistication. We started, and our NavIC system is far better than GPS. It gives you a circular error of probability. Theoretically, in open media, you find 3 meters, but let me confess and share it in confidence with the public. It is less than 1 meter. That is the degree of precision. That is why when you talk about the Noor Khan, the command, every country which has got nuclear weapon, they have a system, ecosystem known as NCA, Nuclear Command Authority, and they have everything, command, control, coordination, communication, intelligence, surveillance, everything at one place. Noor Khan happens to be that kind of a place, underground by several meters, and the surfaces have been hardened with RCC, mud, and it was built by the General Electric of USA by the most modern technology. A 2x2 frame of ventilator, a missile was fired by our aircraft 600 kilometers away. And that missile penetrated through that 2 feet by 2 feet of ventilator into the Noor Khan, the NCA, Nuclear Command Authority. 150 people were inside. There was a brainstorming going on. Not a smitherin, nothing is left. It is absolutely, shattered 40 meters by 40 meters. That is the kind of, this is not I am telling, this is the satellite images, the pictures. Fortunately, one of them had already come out. Pakistan is trying to camouflage it, cover it up with a ground sheet or with a tarpaulin. Similarly, we have said we have attacked, let's say, 9 terrorist hubs. Thereafter, we told them that the call is entirely yours. If you want to retaliate, well, then every retaliation of Pakistan will be responded by a retaliation from India's side. So I would say the initiative of triggering that escalation matrix was in the court of Pakistan always and every time, meaning that we are in an upper form or in a higher platform of the escalatory matrix. Why am I bringing out this point is that when it came to the airfields, we struck 11 airfields. And in the 11 airfields, maybe our viewers don't know, there are many more than 11 airfields which we have hit. It's not me, it is the Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister of Pakistan. In one of the public address, he said कि चोर भी hit कर दिया, पीछे ये मारा, उधर मारा, everywhere. Whatever he pointed out, India has hit. But since we do not have evidence, because our own people, I admire and acknowledge what our Ambassador ma'am has said, our own people, they don't have any sanctity of nationalistic or patriotic feeling. Here are the enemies, they start questioning, where is the evidence? In armed forces, perhaps this is for the first time that our focus is going on to capturing the evidence just to justify our own people. Give them reasons. Here are the evidences. In armed forces, there is no teaching that after the attack or you capture an objective, you wait to take a photograph. Sorry, no. You will come under the counter bombardment of enemy. You are going helter-skelter to protect yourself. You are converting the defenses, building up, reinforcing your buildings to protect yourself. There is no time for taking photographs and evidence. There is no teaching in military science. But this is perhaps for the first time Indian armed forces have done us proud and given a lesson to the whole world. Second point, you said 23 minutes. It's a very precise operation. It has been deliberated adequately. Yes, I as a soldier, I would recommend to the government and our armed forces, there is a need to carry out introspection. Information warfare, whether you agree or not, is one of the indispensable, inescapable vertical and component of any battle in 21st century. Why 21st? Go back to the Desert Storm where it actually peaked. Way back in 90s. The Hezbollahs brought the IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces on their knees in a 32-day warfare in 2006. The central point of that success of the Hezbollah in 2006 was information warfare. It started with a radio station, thereafter went on to satellite station, and thereafter the TV. The power of television is so high that unless we actually capture it and optimally utilize, the same information may actually misfire and fire against our progress and the victorious signs that we want to project to the world. Third point, you said indigenous technology. Yes, I have given the example of NavIC. I am also sharing another example. Let it come out. By and by, things will come out to the limelight. There is a thing called kill chain, beyond visual range kill chain. When you talk about beyond visual range kill chain, the same 600 kilometer away when the missile is being fired by our attacking aircraft, it has got a start point. That means the aircraft itself has got a radar. It also is being guided by a satellite. Unfortunately, we don't have too many satellites. We need, the government has already sanctioned 59 or 56 of them by 2029. That's going to give us adequate overlap of surveillance capability. Then there is a thing called as a ground radar station. It locks onto the target, and then you have the airborne early warning platforms, the AVACs. That gives you, when the radar in the aircraft is switched off, the aircraft which is attacking or launching the missile onto the enemy aircraft, it switches off the radar primarily to prevent itself being from attacked. So when that happens, then you have an aerial platform, and that aerial platform is going to carry out mid-course correction as also help the missile to go pinpointed. It is going to hit the target. That is the kind of precision and technology India has acquired. Last but not the least, unprecedented, because this is for the first time in military science, any country in the world in 21st century has proven that air defense has become air offense. Our Iron Dome is far superior and far better, much integrated than anybody else, including the Iron Dome of Israel and US, which they have produced, they are using today. They are by far the best. It caters for artillery shell, it caters for the drones, it neutralizes the ballistic missiles, it has the capability to neutralize the cruise missiles. I am told that we also have attained the capability, or very close to, neutralizing the hypersonic missile, which is the ultimate threat in today's warfare in 21st century. Back to you.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.